I really like the idea that the game is deliberately made to troll me personally, because if that's the case, it's obviously working really well. There's something about this music that is made in the 2010s to evoke a vague nostalgia for historically inaccurate 80s being represented as just simply the music of the 60s. It is actually mind-bending. Like, I kind of love it. It's really growing on me. 1969, 1 p.m. Oh, we're going all the way back to 69. My name is Nick Harrison. I do some gigs as a private security guard. I was without work, needing money. Wait, this is this game about the Manson murders? This is the summer of the Manson isn't this the summer of the Tate LaBianca murders? Dinner. Did they have station wagons like this in like 1969? I don't know, maybe. Okay. Well, they did not have Nokia cell phones in 1960. Okay, what is going on? Okay, that was a flashback, and now we flashed forward. I take it. Now we're like in the 90s. Hello.
Hey Nick, how are you doing? It's Marky.
Hey Marky, it's been a while since we talked.
Josh told me that you're looking for a job. I have something for you. I don't know if you'll like it.
Yes, it is true. I've been out of work for a month and the bills are piling up.
I was offered night shift at the Guadalupe Cemetery Cathedral. I couldn't take it because I'm already working, so I recommended you.
Okay, so I'm like legitimately questioning reality, where I'm like, okay, did I misread 1969? Or did 1969, was that like a flashback and now we flashed forward? Or, and here's what's really fucking with my head. Have Zoomers progressed to the point where like all of the second half of the 20th century is compressed into a single aesthetic, right? And the way that we now talk about like, oh, like the 19th century Victorian aesthetic or like the 18th century aesthetic, right? Have we now just collapsed the entire 20th century into like one decade where like cell phones and the Manson murders and station wagons were all contemporaneous things? Okay, no, guys, I think that is what it is. I think we have to, like, we the old people have to accept that this has happened, right? Like when I was growing up in the 2000s, 20 years ago, pop culture had a very distinctive awareness of at least the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s as decades with their own, like, okay, reductive, stereotypical aesthetics, granted, right? Like the false assumption that the 60s was like all flower children, 70s is like all disco, etc., right? But like this, the level of historical, like, collapse that, wow, I don't know, time has passed. Fucking Nokia 1969. An Alan Zokia. Alright. Vague 20th century setting. That might be the oldest I've ever felt. That moment that just happened to me. It was like this feeling that like the entire way of telling history has changed. Because I'm so old that like our relation to the 20th century is drastically different than it was when I was younger. Okay, arcade game, again, not a thing that we have in the 60s. Like a 50s diner. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Denim miniskirt. That's a 90s look. Burger, well done, please. Classic 60s synthwave. You know, the kind of music they're always playing at 50s diners. God damn. It's also making me realize that, you know, when I talk so confidently about the 19th century or the 18th century, I know nothing. I know nothing of these times. Wait, is there a jukebox? I'm gonna put on some more of my more 60s synthwave classics. Yeah, that's it. Takes me right back to 69. If we think the stuff Zoomers have created is bad, wait till Gen Alpha starts interpreting the 20th century. We're gonna lose our minds. And you know what the crazy thing is that they get the last laugh, right? Because the future tells history, not the we don't get to tell it. They get to decide what the 20th century it was. So this is this game. This is what the 20th century was. It was the summer of 69. I'm sorry, this is not gonna stop being funny to me. Actually, the prevalence of synthwave in nostalgic late 20th century, you know, memorabilia is like actually kind of a hilarious twist of history, because I feel like synthwave is actually a far larger part of 21st century nostalgic aesthetics than it ever was at any point in the 20th century, right? Like synthwave it was always kind of a fairly niche genre, but somehow it has been retroactively decided, like as of around 2015, that synthwave was the distinctive genre of music of the second half of the 20th century. Again, rock and roll completely forgotten. Like who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Like who in the 80s would have imagined that when people think back on the second half of the 20th century, synthwave will be more prominent than like the Beatles and Led Zeppelin? Well, it is, but no, I do think it's specifically related to the fact that synthwave is much easier for one person with a computer to make. It does not require a 4-piece band with a drum set and like 2 Marshall stacks of fucking guitar amplifiers. Shit that no one can do in their bedroom. And actually costs a ton of money. No one, okay, I think I've just economically explained the decline of rock. Not economically viable, too complicated. Okay, is this... Okay, is this a classic 90s personal computer? Sorry, classic 60s PC? It is. Vintage 60s. Coffee vending machine. You know, it was, you know, I think we all remember that famous 1960s trend. Latte art. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna stop being amused. Flashlight. I'll do the first round through the cemetery. Yeah, I can see that being a thing, high class lady. Unlike, for example, the series does love its cheap jump scares. A tall, strong man, scared by a girl. I don't know why I'm doing that voice for her. I love men in suits. You're very handsome. I can make you have a lot of fun. Oh shit. She's a graveyard lizard. A grave lizard. That's what they call them. Alright. It looks like there's someone inside the cathedral. Wait, don't I need my flashlight and radio? I guess not. Well, I think it's pretty safe to guess that we're going to be jump scared when I open this door, so prepare yourself. 3, 2, 1. The crow is not what I'm concerned about. God. Hello? Occultists. Sick.
Nick, do you copy?
I'm listening, Marky. Go ahead.
Hey, how are you? Aren't you scared of working the cemetery at night?
I swear I saw someone inside the cathedral on the cameras, but it seems like there's no one.
Sometimes our mind plays tricks on us.
You're not gonna mention the pentagram and the candle on the floor?
Making you want to vandalize place. I don't trust you with the gun, Nick. You end up shooting yourself in the foot.
You're right.
You know, if there's any problem, just call me on the radio.
Understood, boss. Over and out. Where is the music coming from? Synthwave cabin. Oh, god damn it. Hey, Synthwave teens. I said get up. Oh, she's like possessed or whatever. Possessed by the 1960s Synthwave ghost. It's private property. Okay, well at least Susan is an accurate 60s name. I am old enough to be your father. You know, like people say. These goddamn... So, like, are they supposed... Like, shouldn't they be, like, hippies or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to make sense of this. Okay, did I just teleport into the future, or... There's someone out there. Oh yeah, turn the lantern on and off. That's really gonna scare them. Oh. There's more of them. Okay, the protagonist of this game also is not even leaving. You think there's people writing in blood on the wall and you're not leaving? Hell. Oh! On principle, I refuse to be scared by that jump scare. Okay. Well. Hello? Oh my god. You're so stupid. Not atop the jump scare flight. Fine. I'll climb the jump scare ladder. Hello. I'm a security guard. Okay. Fine. Oh, crystal clear now. Okay. I do feel like this game is relying a little bit heavily on sudden orchestral hits. Better head back to the guard's house. Okay. Again, it feels like there's a little bit of arbitrariness. Marky.
I'm here, Nick. Is everything okay over there?
Some weirdos showed up here. I told them to leave, but they keep coming back and watching me.
Damn, man. Those troublemakers again. They're always around
Drinking and doing drugs.
The police don't do anything because nothing would happen. Most of them come from local families. Relax, Nick. You've dealt with much worse than troublemaking kids. I'll be away for a while. I'll be back in an hour. You'll be fine. You're smart. And that's why I chose you for the job.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten backstory about how, like, Nick was in Nam or Iraq or, you know, World War II or whatever whatever they think war was the time of this game. "1969 was right after 9/11. This is going to destroy me." Oh, much better like this. With the soothing sounds of late 60s synthwave. Okay, there's definitely something outside. I do feel this game really captures the ennui of the post 9/11 Vietnam War. Great Depression crisis. Okay, I'm actually annoyed at this game because I feel like the gameplay is not giving me like a lot of, like, there's this sort of arbitrariness with which, like, you're only allowed to do one thing, but it's not clear what that thing is. Hello? Calling the cops. I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking about it. Oh boy. Hello, little girl. Alright. we are officially in creepypasta, and hyper-realistic blood was coming out of her eyes territory. But who was phone? Like, okay, I mean, this is a comedy, right?
Sounds around. You're tuned in to Dad on Rec Radio.
I really like the idea that the game is deliberately made to troll me personally, because if that's the case, it's obviously working really well. There's something about this music that is made in the 2010s to evoke a vague nostalgia for historically inaccurate 80s being represented as just simply the music of the 60s. That is, it is actually mind-bending. Like, I kind of love it. It's really growing on me. Grab something to eat. Oh, is this my burger made of human flesh? No, it's a Subway sandwich. you know, a sub, as it's sometimes called. Okay, Fears to Fathom style misophonia. Great.
The freshest and most banging trance sounds around. You're tuned in to Dad on Rec Radio.
Wow, that was really good. Yeah, that's like a, it's really, that's like a totally appropriate tonal interlude to being jump scared by a girl bleeding blood and then a man at the fucking door. I know, that would make me want to sit down and casually eat a sandwich. Oh, I was wondering when there was going to be a peeing mechanic. I guess we're there. Oh god. Repulsive. Also, like, the angle of this kind of makes it look like he's just vomiting globules of greenish piss. But yeah. Yeah, what a relief. Finally got those greenish piss globules out of my esophagus. Okay. Oh, there's no. Okay. Can I? No. Alright. Thanks, love. Yeah, why not? Let's take another walk through the cemetery because the game says so. Hell. Oh. I need to make. Oh, nothing happens? I'm sorry. If you make noise, it's not that a monster comes out and gets you. It's just that the screen turns black and the text lectures you can't make noise. That's really scary. Wow. I feel bad for roasting this game so much.
My brothers and sisters, do you feel it? This world, it's rotten and decaying from the inside out. With the rich and the powerful, those who control everything, they are a cancer of this earth. They hoard wealth while children starve, while the air that we breathe is poisoned, while the soul of humanity just withers away. Each one of our steps is just an offering to the future, a step toward a more
There's basically a scene exactly like this in Ironbark Lookout where you look through binoculars at a cult gathering.
They fear because they know their lives cannot withstand our light. Today, my brother, we cease to be followers. Today...
Nick, do you copy?
He also sounds like the protagonist of Wizard People, Dear Reader. remember Ironbark Lookout. That was a good game. Gosh. Classic. I love the string stabs. Oh, nice. Yeah, how does one be in the back of the car? It's Marky. The New World Order. Crazy. Okay, is he actually supposed to be Charles Manson? Is that dweeb Charles Manson? Because wasn't like one of the Manson girls named Susan? Like the one who made a deal with the lawyers? Susan Atkins, yeah. Oh, you dropped yours while crawling? There's no forget your Nokia. There's no signal here. Okay, so was this game made by like an 18-year-old? Because if so, then I feel bad about it. They just need time to hone their craft. So I'm sure like the first time a game rolled out this turn the microphone on mechanic, and maybe it was Fears to Fathom. I don't know if they were the first one, but the first one I saw do it was Fears to Fathom. I feel like it was like a wildly shocking thing. Like if you were streaming it and like suddenly you had to shut up because your mic has been switched on.
Huh?
Wait, so the game can actually access my... Did I give the game permission to access my microphone? That's actually kind of scary. That's actually kind of a scary fourth wall break, in part because I don't know how the game is accessing my microphone. But I feel like as like one of the main mechanics of a game, it inherently makes the game not good to stream because the streamer cannot react. And horror games, I don't know. I guess it depends if you want people to stream your games. Maybe some people don't. Not safe. Okay, I don't care, I'm bored. Yeah, great place to put a loading screen. Right at the climax of your... Okay, so this actually... This actually might be the funniest game I've ever played. Like, it's it's unintentionally so fucking funny. Like, it's just been trolling us. It's been trolling us for like 2 hours. It started with the 60s Synthwave. And now whatever that just happened. Okay. Okay, I think we have to see this through to the end. It's Charles Manson. Run. Third time's the charm. Yes! Oh my god. What? 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 Excuse me? You thought it was Charlie Manson? It's actually Charlie XCX. Why is this the mechanic? Jay, it's a typing game. It's a typing game. Why is it a typing game? It's a typing hit and run game. Okay, they had Doppler effect. Okay, I take back everything negative I said. That was the greatest game I've ever played. I also don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what that was. Did we get away or not? That ending scene was completely unambiguous. It was like utterly unclear what happened. I'm going to watch TV.
Los Angeles police have connected some members of a nomadic gang with the murders of actress Sharon Tate and others. The reputed leader of that gang appeared on minor charges today in an Independence, California
Okay,
court.
this is like Sharon Tate, right?
Charles Manson went
Yeah.
to court on a stolen property charge. He has not been named in the murders of actress Sharon Tate.
Okay, so that was actually supposed to be Charles Manson.
Members committed the crimes. Several held on minor charges are in custody of Inyo
Oh, God.
One Sunday, the girls were told, as we get it, how they got the information we don't know. These things travel in jails and prisons, unbeknown to the people who are running them.
Yeah, the chi is not flowing.
That they were to cleanse their body by eating.
Wow. This is a historical game. In fact, we're actually being educated. Also, like, the presentation of the most basic facts of the Manson family murders as if this is the first time you're hearing it. Which, for all I know, maybe most of the people who play this, it is the first time they're hearing it. Okay, amazing. The greatest game ever made. Alright, honestly, I like it. That was, I haven't felt things like that while playing a game in a long time. Like, I think it's been since, like, since I gave Haley the potato in Stardew Valley. I don't think I've been this twisted up by a video game.